Good afternoon, all of you. Am I audible, those who are online? Am I audible? Am I audible, all of you? Well, okay, all right. So, just I'll discuss the shortcut method for standard deviation. Actually, in this method, the tables are the number of columns are more, but other method can also be any method can be used for finding standard deviation. Here, what will happen? The number of columns are more. That's why it's up to you whether you use or this one or the previous one. Some more methods are there. So this is the last method of standard deviation. I'm going to show it. I think done. Okay. So let me write the equation. Adjust the. I'll be doing only the question and the required columns. You'll complete this because you have already learned what to do it. Okay. So find SD for the following. Find standard deviation for the following data. Done. So this is your classes. These are your frequencies. Okay. So this is 30 to 40. Then suppose 40 to 50, 50 to 60, 60 to 70, suppose 70 to 80, 80 to 90, and 90 to 100. Is the microphone on? Those are online?
Yes, sir.
Okay, alright. So the frequencies here are 3, 7, 12, 15, 8, 3, 2. Done? So now what I'm going to show is using this method. Using this method, we are going to find the standard deviation. Now what you see, it's very much clear. We need to find dx. Okay, we need to find dx, then dx square, then dx square, square of dx. Then with this dx, one time you have to multiply f, one time with dx square you need to multiply f. And then summation of this column, also summation of f. And then just we put it in the formula. So what I'm saying, I repeat once again, first we'll find dx. Okay? First we'll find dx, then dx square, with dx f multiply, with dx square f multiply. Then summation of those two columns and also summation of f. So it means if you have still doubt, I just write down the columns. So here, first we'll now to find dx, we have the formula like xi minus what is that? Xi minus a. So to find dx, it is xi minus a. Now that means we don't have xi. Xi is what? The class marks. So you already know 30 plus 40 what? 70 by 2 is 35 the class mark. So similarly find the class mark. And dx is xi minus a. Dx is xi minus a. So you know what is a? The middlemost value of this xi. Then after finding dx, you try yourself today. So I just write it here. So this this will be your dx, which is xi minus a. Then you find dx square. Dx square is just whatever these numbers, they are square. And then f you multiply with one time dx, f we multiply with dx square. Getting it? And then what you need to do? This column you need to do summation. This column you need to do summation of f of dx. This column you have to do summation of f dx square. Also, you need to do summation of f. Okay? Done? F dx is a frequency is f now. So f and dx, this dx you multiply, then f dx. Then just a minute. Then this f is there. F again you multiply with dx square, then f dx square. Yes. Hmm? Hmm? First we'll square, huh? No. It's only x minus like the whole square of this. Whole square. You just find the sum of these also. Okay. Okay, so now I just show it once if you have still doubt. So this column will find it, we'll also find this, right? So now this will be 40 plus 50, 90 by 2 is 30, sorry, 90 by 2 is 45. Then, you know, 50, this is 50 plus 60 is 110. So 55, then like this, x plus 60 plus 70, 130 by 2 is 65, so on. So 75, 85, and then 95. I think you don't have any doubt in this. So 95. Now dx equal to xi minus a, the middlemost value. Which one here? 65. Yes, this 65 is your a. So this is your a. 65 is your a. So xi minus a. Dx is xi minus a. We also use the symbol as you know, di. Sometimes we use, correct? Everything okay? Yeah. Sometimes we use also di. Now xi minus a. So this xi minus a. So it will be xi minus, so 30 minus 65, which will be minus 30. 45 minus 65, minus 20. 55 minus 65, minus 10. And here xi is simply the a, so 0. 75 minus a is 65, so 10. Then 20, then 30. Now what I said is, this dx square you find it. Dx square. So dx square means sum of square of this. So square of 30, how much? 900. Yes or no? 30 square minus 30 will become plus only. Square of 20 is 400. Minus will become plus. 10 square is 100. Then 0. 10 square is again 100. 20 square is 400. 30 square is 900. Now what I was saying, f dx. So this one and this one you have to multiply. Sorry. F dx. We need to multiply f and dx, this column. So f and dx, this column, okay. So what is that? 3 into minus 30, it will be minus 90, right? So it is minus 90 f dx. 7 into minus 20 will be minus 140. Minus 140. Then 12 into minus 10, minus 120. Then 15 into 0, so 0. Then 8 into 10, 80. Then here 3 into 20, so 60. Then 2 into 30, 60. Is it okay everyone? Please check. Okay. Then f dx square. That means f and dx square. This column will be multiplying. So 3 into 900, this is 2700. 7 into 4, so it is 28. 2800, right? Then 12 into 100, 1200. Then 15 into 0, so it will be 0 only. Then 8 into 100, so 8 into 100 will be 800. 3 into 4, so it is 3 for the 1200. And finally 2 into 19, 1800. Now I was saying we have to get summation of this f. What is the any idea this number? 50? Okay. Then summation of f dx. So this column we need to do it. Summation. How much it is? No. Minus 15. Okay. Minus 150. Then here summation of f dx square. Please tell me. 10500. Is it correct? Okay. So everything is now ready. Now you can put these values in the formula. So this is your 10,500. So this value f dx square. After adding this, we got 10,500. Anything wrong in this? Everything is okay? Calculation is fine? Is it okay here? All right. So let's just put the values. Just f dx is minus 150. F dx square is 10,500. So if I now go to the formula, so this is the formula. We just need to put it in the formula. So f dx square we got it 10,500. Am I correct? And this is 50. But here one thing you will be little bit careful. Whole square of these values. So first you have to put the value. So this value was minus 105. Am I correct? No, no. Minus 150. Then what is this value? 50 then square. Is it correct? So you don't do the square beforehand. Now 0 0 get cancelled. This will be 210 minus. Now you see 50 into 3 is 150. So it will be minus 3 square. Minus 3 square is 9. So it will be root over 211. Find it using calculator. How much? Sorry. 200, 201. How much? 4? 14.18. This is the required answer. Okay? Done? Alright? So with this, standard deviation is over. You please remember we can use the previous formula as well. Actually, you know what is the why this shortcut method is given? Here the calculation becomes simplified. That means the numbers become smaller. Listen, here the numbers become a little bit smaller. The previous method is what is that? We don't have to do this negative number and all, so the calculation becomes slightly larger. But in your case, since the calculator is allowed, whichever method you like, you will do. But don't waste time in each question. Okay, here you need to know to save your time. Done. So standard deviation is over. The other topic I have is mean difference. Okay, right? Mean deviation. Mean deviation. All right. So for ungroup data, this is similar, so it will not take much time. And for ungroup data, okay, for ungroup data, mean deviation about mean summation of I is equal to 1 to n xi minus x bar divided by n. Mean deviation about median summation I is equal to 1 to n xi minus m. So this is for ungroup data. For group data, mean deviation once again about mean is summation I is equal to 1 to n f xi minus x bar then divided by summation I is equal to 1 to n fi. Again, mean deviation about mean, the similar one, summation of I is equal to 1 to n fi xi minus m divided by summation of I is equal to 1 to n fi. Okay, so it is in page number 202 in a module. Write the formulas. Once the formula is known, it's easy. It's not once again very difficult. Two zero two or 302. Let's me confirm. Okay. Sorry, 302. 302 probably. 302. Is it there? 302? Okay. It's given there as average absolute. Okay, I forgot this mention. Average absolute deviation, also called average absolute deviation. Average absolute deviation. The other name of this. we'll go one question from each. Okay, done? Did it, huh? Okay, write this. Can I start? So I'm doing a question for the second one. You will do a question for this. Okay. Now you see this is mean deviation about median. Question directly comes. Find the mean deviation about median in words. Okay. So remember, MD within bracket means mean deviation about median. Mean deviation about mean. Actually, I won't explain much. What is this? They actually shows how much deviation is there, how much difference is there of the actual data from the mean. From mean, the data is scattering how much. So actually concept is that, but anyway, we don't need concepts, we will get direct questions, right? So I'm going to do one question for, right, question 1, find mean deviation. I'm writing in words, find mean deviation about median. Find mean deviation about median for the given data. I'm doing it for our group, for the given data. Done? So, data is suppose 13, 17, 16, 14, 11, 13, suppose 10, 16, 11, 18. So I'm making it a little smaller data. So we have to find the mean deviation about median. Okay. Now this is a question, suppose. Then you'll also try the mean deviation about mean. Done. So now to try begin with, see, the question is mean deviation about median. So first of all, we should find what is median. Okay, for your ungrouped data. And about median, what happens, you know, the data should be arranged, already have discussed in the previous classes, data should be arranged in either increasing or decreasing order. So let us prefer increasing one. Okay, so increasing order, the data to be arranged in increasing order or decreasing. So preferably increasing. Now, the smallest one is here, I think 10, correct? This is 14, sorry, okay, so 14. The 10, then 11, I think 2 times. Then 13, 2 times, 13, 13, then once again 14, 14 one time, please, 16, 16 2 times, and 18, no, 17 is there, one time, and 18 one time, am I correct? Okay, now it's the median for ungrouped data. You all know, we count how many times this data is there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So since it is 10, the median is, tell me, you know that, remember, n by 2, even, no? So this is even, is also discussed. Since even, the formula is for even to be written, n by 2 plus this one, n by 2 plus n by 2 plus 1, yes. This observation to be divided by 2. So I complete here only. So n by 2 means directly, n how much? 10. So 10 by 2 will be fifth observation, fifth, plus n by 2 is 10 by 2 is 5 plus 1, sixth number divided by 2. So fifth one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fifth one is which one? 13, and this one is correct now? Fifth. First, second, third, fourth, fifth. Correct now? 13 and 14. So it will be 13 plus 14 by 2. So 27 by 2, it will be 13.5. So we got 13.5. Okay. Therefore, mean deviation about mean. Look at this now. It's not very difficult, but try to understand. Equal to, if I go to the formula once again, denominator we need to find mean deviation about mean. So denominator will be n. The n is the total number. And in the numerator you see, every time m to be subtracted from xi, and you should take the absolute value. That is why this is absolute. Now absolute value means, I think you know modulus. Do you know modulus? Modulus of minus 11 is plus 11. Modulus of plus 11 is also. That means this modulus makes every number positive, irrespective of decimal number or irrational, whatever. It makes just negative number positive, and 0 it remains 0. Getting it? So now let's start. What you have to do, every time this 13.5, because the median is 13.5, this 13.5 we need to subtract from where? From first data. So let's like this. 10 minus 13.5, how much? Minus 3.5. But since it is modulus, it will become plus 3.5. I think it is okay. Plus. Next, 11 minus 13.5 will be minus 2.5. Are you getting my point? What I am doing? So 11 minus 13.5 will be minus 2.5. Minus 2.5 under modulus plus 2.5. Keep going like this. Then again 11 minus 13.5 same plus 2.5. Then 13 minus 13.5 will be minus 0.5, but under modulus now it will become plus. Once again 13 is there, so 0.5. Now 14 minus 13.5 will be what is that? Sorry, no. 14 minus 13.5 only 0.5. 0.5. Okay. Plus 16 minus 13.5 will be 2.5. It will become positive only. Yes or no? 14 minus 13.5 is 0.5. Then 16 minus 13.5 is 2.5. Again 16 minus 13.5, 2.5, plus 17 minus 13.5 will be 3.5, and 18 minus 13.5 will be 4.5. So remember, actually we got this, I just repeat once again, we got it in negative, huh? So 10 minus 13.5, when you did, we got minus 3.5. But since the modulus to be taken, it will become plus. So, can you tell the denominator? It is n. So n was how much? N was 10. So just calculate it. That will be the required answer. The answer is final answer is 2.7. So easy one. Now, but the summary here is this question was find the mean deviation about mean. So we got it for mean. If this same sorry, we got it for median because this question is median. Now if the question I change it, now if I write here mean, what you have to find first? You will find mean. That is what. And do you remember how to find mean? Sum of all divided by 2. Okay. Can you try one question? 2 point? Okay. So they are saying the answer is wrong. It will be 2.33 like this, right? Is it okay? Only 2.3. So 23 that means. So 2.3. Correct? 2.3? Okay. Alright. Okay, fine. Done? Can I get the next question? Everyone? Okay. So calculation is okay, but just remember you have to take this negative value whenever you get it. That one you have to take absolute value. That means it goes to a positive value, right? Similar one question, but for right. Try. Don't take more than 5 minutes. Okay. Find the mean deviation. Find the mean deviation about mean. So mean symbol is x bar. I hope all of you know that. For a given data. For a given data. Okay. So I just write a question. You'll try mean deviation about mean. Getting. Suppose the data is like 38, 70, 48, 40, 42, 50, 46, 54. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Do you have to arrange in ascending order here? Do Do you have to arrange the ascending order? Yes or no? Why no? It's mean only. So mean, as you know, you have to find what? Sum of all. Just you add all. Just you add all the numbers. Just you add all the numbers. All these numbers divided by total. Total how many are there? 8. So it will be 8. What do you have to? No. Mean only in median we arrange ascending order. Okay. Therefore, mean deviation about mean. Keep on subtracting. Take the modulus value, means that positive value, and get a required answer. Okay. 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 So what is the sum? Numerator. What is the sum? How much you got it here? This one? Final, no? 48.5. Now, mean deviation about mean. So, denominator is same. Total how many numbers are there? 8 numbers. Right? So, 8 numbers you have. So, we have 8 numbers. Then, I hope you understood the rule. What to be done? Now, 38 minus 48.5. So, it will be minus 9.5. Is it correct? No, sorry, it will be minus 10.5. Am I correct? It will be minus 10.5. The rule here is we should take the modulus value. And under modulus, this minus 10.5 will become plus 10.5. So that is actually what my intention to explain this once again. So then, this is 70 minus 48.5 will be actually minus 21. Sorry, it will be directly 21.5. Yes or no? Then 48 minus 48. Sorry, 40. Yes, 48 minus 48.5 will be minus 0.5. But we should take this modulus, and modulus means it will become plus 0.5. Yes or no? So last I am doing, this is 40 minus 48.5 will be minus 8.5, but we should take this modulus, and this modulus just refers positive value. So it will be simply 8 plus 8.5 and all this. Okay? Find it. That will be a required answer. Okay? Check it. His answer is okay or not. Say what is the answer finally? 7.12. Okay. So now I won't explain much about these two. I'll give some idea and two questions. All right, you'll try at home. These two questions, these two. I'm going to explain once in brief. You'll try this question. That means what the question here is, we need to find mean deviation about mean, similar, but for group data. If I hope you will be able to do it because we have already done the standard deviation, so it will not be much difficult to get it. What you have to do is mean you will find first, then modulus of this. I'll show the columns. And then fi will be multiplying with the mean. Okay. So write two questions for this. Can I write a question? Is it okay? All right. So it will be now question number 3. I'll brief it, but you'll try at home. Okay. So question 3 is find MD about mean and MD about mean and median for the following data. For the following data. All right. Answer. Look at this. For MD about this one. What I'm going to do is, I'll just brief the table. Okay, and calculation part you will do at home. Getting it? I'll just brief the table, how it to be done. Supposing these are classes, these are frequencies. Okay, it's similar to standard deviation. There we did square, here we'll take modulus. That is only the simple difference, classes and frequencies. Okay, so frequencies will be fi, as you already know. Now this is suppose 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60, and suppose 60 to 70, and 70 to 80. Suppose this is the question for which you are asked to find the mean deviation about mean. So this is 238, 238, 148, 32. Okay. I'll just write down the columns that is required to do. Hey, please don't do this question. Let us not waste time in this. All right. So fi xi, then xi minus this is the heading for mean deviation about mean. Okay, I'm going to explain it. You please write the headings and you'll complete the question at home. Can I start? Okay. Now you see mean deviation about mean. Listen, just a minute. Mean deviation about mean means your mean must be ready beforehand. So that is why you will be finding the mean. Now to find the mean, look at the board carefully. Actually, if you look at the formula says fi xi minus x bar. Okay, so fi into xi minus. So we need this only. But to get this x bar, means to get a mean. To get a mean, we have done this column extra. Now why this? Because x bar formula you will be using this summation of fi xi by summation of fi. Now listen for 2 minutes very carefully. So what you'll do, first you'll find x bar. This one already known to you, the class mark. Okay, then fi xi, you know what to do. This fi and this column you will into, multiply. Okay, then you will be getting this. Is it clear? Then after this, for time being, you stop and go to the formula. You notice you have to stop. Why? Because now you don't have x bar. So for time being, you stop after getting this and get summation of fi xi and also summation of fi. These two you get it. Alright. Then these two value you put here. Listen. We are not doing it now. Then you put these two value here, and with this your x bar will be ready. Yes or no? When the x bar is ready, just you put in this again. But be careful. Now after putting, we are also taking the modulus. That means xi minus x bar. So these xi will be here, x bar will be there. So those two you subtract, take them. Are you getting my point? Okay. Then these xi, x bar is found outside. So you subtract, and every time you take modulus, so make it plus. The modulus gives you the positive value. And finally, with this column, once again you multiply which one? Fi. Okay. Then finally, take their summation. Okay. And then just you put in the formula. Because summation of fi is will be already ready here. Just put in the formula and get a required value. Is it okay? Alright. So I am not in favor of doing it now. So okay. So if you have written, it's fine. Let me go to the next one. Why? What is that? About median also. Done? I'll take the same question. Alright? So so it is already written, right? So mean deviation about mean I am explaining. Now I am going to explain for mean deviation about median. You know, the tables once ready. So tables once ready, it can be easily found. So these are the classes. These are the frequencies. In exam classes frequency they don't give. They write some description. That means data is about what. Okay. So I am taking the same number. It was 30 to 40. No, sorry. Was it 10 to 20? Okay. So it was 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60, 60 to 70, and then 70 to 80. And the numbers are 238, 14, 32. Done now? Now, please highlight what to do. So this is your F or Fi. Actually, just a minute. Now we are going to do it. Sorry, it is the mean deviation. We are going to find about median. So this is we are going to try. Tell me the columns. The way I did it here Fi xi, because that is the requirement for mean. So what is the requirement for median? Okay, very good. First of all, you have to do xi anyway. Xi. Then xi you already know. Say next. Xi minus m, but where is the m? M we don't have. Median you have to find it. Getting it? So m we don't have. So what? Which column is required for median? The frequencies are there only. Which extra column is required for median? What is that major column called? We did it long before. What is that column? CF. So you have to find CF. Do you remember CF? So this number here, then diagonally you had it. So CF. Now with this your what is that? Median will be ready. What is the formula for median? L plus n by 2. Good. So n by 2 and n you can write capital as well. So I think I gave capital. N by 2 minus CF by F to be multiplied by I or H. Okay, anyway. So this will be the median. Now average n, this total you got it now? Here we don't write summation of Fi. Actually we need to write also for a formula. So that summation of Fi is simply n. Is it 40? Okay, so this 40 by 2. N by 2, n is 40. N is 40. So it will be 40 by 2. And CF and F I have already explained. I am not interested to explain again. You will get it. Done. Now, once the CF is ready, L, N by 2, CF, H, you put it, you will get M. Now that column, what is that? Xi minus, but under modulus. Finally, with this, Fi to be multiplied. Xi minus, okay? So that means with Xi minus M, this F will be multiplying. Now, what is the requirement? This column we will do summation of Fi, Xi minus M. Okay? And then rest of the things are in the formula. See, Fi, Xi minus M, summation of Fi is the total one. Isn't it? This one. Can you complete now? Can you complete this? Alright. So I am going to start. Please write the headings, and this much is only required. Now I am going to page number 322. Carl Pearson's and Bowley's coefficient of skewness. Easy topic. Oh, it's not that difficult. Okay. Alright. Done now? Everyone? Okay. Alright. So, those who are in online, did you complete this? Could you understand? Could you understand this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So, it's 5.5. It's module 5.5. Carl Pearson's. Carl Pearson and Bowley's coefficient of skewness. So now onwards, topics are slightly, shorter. Shorter in the topics. Coefficients of skewness. Coefficient of skewness. Carl Pearson and Bowley's coefficient of skewness. Only the thing is that all the formula you should remember before the exam properly. Okay, skewness. So, I'll explain what is skewness. So, number one, Carl Pearson's, or also directly called Pearson skewness. Carl Pearson's coefficient of skewness. This is Carl Pearson coefficient of skewness. It is written as K equal to mean minus mode divided by standard deviation. Okay, or Sk equal to, sometimes we go by this formula as well, 3 into mean minus median divided by standard deviation. Okay. Is your exam date is announced? 16th, from 16th of June. Okay. So I'll try to complete by this month. Okay, but you also study at the same time. Alright. Hardly by 5th I'll complete. How much can be completed? Done? No? Okay. So you see page number 322. So because I want to draw this, page number 322 in the module. Did you get it? Alright. Can I start? Done? Okay, before that, if you see the formula, nothing is new for you. Just you need to put the values. That is okay, because mu you know, how to do median we know, standard we know, just even what is the mode we know. Just you need to put it. That's why the things are not new actually. The formula is new. Now, this skewness, the term skewness refers to skewness. You see, look at this. If I get a figure like this, okay, in a graph. Okay, let me draw once again. If I get a figure like this, it is symmetric figure. Symmetric means, you see, if we divide it, I hope you know symmetry, then this portion on the left and the right portion, they are identical. They look same. There is a symmetric one. But if I draw a figure like this, if I draw a figure like this, okay, if I draw here, you see, this portion and this portion do not look same, though this is not symmetric. Even if I draw the figure like this, maybe, okay, and if I divide it even here, this portion and this portion are not symmetric. Okay, so skewness refers to how much the data is not symmetric. Okay, now you look at this in page number 324. All of you take out this diagram, page number 324. Here, this diagram is for positive skewness. Figure 2 is positively skewed values. That means when the data goes like this, actually no, you are but positive, because in the beginning itself the data goes more, then it goes less. Suppose a cricket player gone for batting, and initial 2-3 hours, suppose he batted very well, then his run got decreased. So this is a positively skewed. And here I won't explain much. You look at this question comes in exam. In positively skewed data, which one comes greater, mean, median, mode? Could you understand? You can also underline there. So mean, in positively skewed data, mean is greater than the median, than the mode. Okay, then done, no? So this is positively skewed. Now non-skewed. So what comes greater here? Mean, what is that? Mean greater than median, greater than mode. Okay, greater than mode. Now, if I done, no? Okay. Now, if it is like this, it is completely symmetric, so no skewness. And here, mean, median, mode, all are equal. It's written there also. So this is non-skewed graph. Non-skewed graph means zero skewness. And here, mean, median, mode, they all are equal. And finally, if the graph goes like this, what is that? Negatively skewed. And here the reverse one. Mean is less than the median, less than the mode. Getting my point? Okay. Now, if you have a look in the formula, or look at the formula once, sometimes in the question, mean and mode are given, not the median. Then we'll go by this formula. Sometimes in the question, mean and median is given, not mode, so we go by this formula. Standard deviation anyway it will be given only. So if median, mean and standard deviation is there, median, mean and standard deviation, then this formula. If standard deviation, mean and mode is there, then this formula. So I just show you one example. Write one example. Okay. For a group of, it's almost similar to the textbook. So write one example. Okay. This is the last question for today. For a group of 10 students. For a group of 10 students, suppose summation of x. You know this summation of x means sum of all the data. It is suppose 540. Summation of x square is suppose 48600. Okay, similar to this question comes in exam. Then mode is suppose 58.6. Okay, find Pearson's of skewness, coefficient of SK. Find Pearson's coefficient of SK. Find Pearson's coefficient of SK. Done? My son. Hi, bye. Okay. Find Pearson's coefficient of skewness. Done. So answer. Now you see mode is there. So since the mode is there, we will go by the first formula. Now what is the problem in the question? You see mode is only there. We don't have mean, but we will be finding from there. We also don't have standard deviation. Yes or no? So mean, let us find out. Mean symbol is x bar. What is the formula? Summation of sum of all data. Yes or no? So summation of sum of all data means this one by n. And how many are there? For a group of 10 students. So n is 10. Find it. So look at this. It is for a group of 10 students. So it is for a group of 10 students. So summation of x is 540. Number of students is 10. So what is that? 54. Getting it? Then standard deviation is not there. And mode is there. Okay. Here you need to be little careful. Actually, we did not discuss this formula in length. Summation of x by summation of x square by n, and smaller n also can be given, no problem, minus summation of x by n whole square. Actually, this formula we did not discuss, but today we did a similar formula. Yes or no? Look at this. For ungrouped data, look at it a little bit carefully. For ungrouped data, we did like that. X psi minus x bar whole square divided by n. We did this formula. And you see here no x bar, because x bar can also be used now. Okay, but instead of that, this is this, when this a minus b whole square formula you all know, when this a minus b whole square is done, no, we get this actually. And now instead of using this is much easier because already summation of x square is there. It's also there in the module. I did not discuss because we did not use this formula. Okay, you can see in the standard deviation this formula is given, right? So can I continue? Now what we'll do? Okay, so this is the formula there in the module, so you don't worry. Now what we have to do is just put the values. Just to put the values. What is that? Modulus square root of summation of x square. How much? 48600 by n. N means 10 minus this is whole square, the way we did today in the second one whole square. So summation of x, come on, 540 by n. N is again 10. Done now? So easy now. This 0 get cancelled. Here also this 0 get cancelled. So this is equal to, this is 4860 minus, any idea? No, this one. 2916. Okay, so 2916. Tell me. And you can round it off anyway. Huh? 1. Now you have to take the square root. Say again. 40. 44 point. Okay, 44.1. Therefore, ready? Therefore, everything is ready now. See, mean is ready, standard deviation is ready. Therefore, SK. Which formula we will use? This first, sorry, yes. We will be using the first one because mode is given. So you use this formula. So mean just now, we got it 54. Mode is given, no? 58.6. Okay. Then 44.1. Okay. Can be minus. I gave the question randomly. Minus 0.104. Okay. Or it can be negative. Skewness can be negative. Okay. Now one thing you see, just before I conclude, one thing you see, why we tried this? Because look at this. Why we did not try the median? Because for median we need cumulative frequency. So cumulative frequency nowhere there. Summation of x is there. Total number n is there. So there is no hint that we have to get the mean. But this is actually the clue. This one is there. Total number is there. So we should go by the mean. Okay. Done. All right. So we'll continue in the next class. Okay. Thank you all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.